Welcome back to the First Touch podcast, everybody. You don't know, say your boy Calamity, I'm there with my brother Tati, you see me? We're there to talk about the UCL week, we just go on. You see me? Some big UCL games, play some big results. And we're there to talk about the whole night. You see me? I know, say, honestly, well, we know how we can start off the show, but before we get this, so please remember to like, share, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell, because that will notify you when the video is drop. You don't know. Please and thanks. You up yourself, we. Um, but yeah, we kick it off. First of all, the two away. Me and you need to put up on them and say my bad. Because we're two away. Sit down yourself Sunday night, Monday night, and say there's no way Madrid are gonna win a game. But who are we sit down and say that? So we have to put up our hands and say, all right, my bad for that one. You see, Madrid come out and them thump up City 3-0. You see me? I know it's not even Madrid fans them that expect that. Not even Madrid fans them that expect that. But before we even go back into the Madrid result, if we just send out an apology. Sorry. We got Valverde the same way. But Liverpool, 1-0 to Galatasaray. Liverpool get a one Bob Marley. A one lover, Bob Marley. You see me? Um, that game that was a really good game, entertaining, to all Galatasaray start out. Sorry, to all Liverpool start to all Galatasaray start out, you would think them that end up winning the game because bro, that first 10 minutes of the game, Galatasaray are giving every single ball. Liverpool are pressure them. Liverpool really should have capitalized on some of the mistakes by Galatasaray, really and truly, to be honest. Um, but Galatasaray end up to get out. Liverpool missed them chances, and Galatasaray take the lead from an assist from Osimhen and a header from Lemina. You see me? Galatasaray fans with a tribute to Osimhen and him mother when they passed when they younger. It was a good look. You see me? Osimhen did end up getting an assist. But from there on, then I think Liverpool did get a few chances, but for me, Galatasaray was still the better team. Galatasaray in a spurts in the game. Liverpool overall as a team was poor. Galatasaray for me overall, they had opportunities to make the lead 2 and 3, and they never take it. Liverpool did get a goal back, which was ruled out as a handball, which was a handball, you see me? But overall, Liverpool for me, they never deserve a draw. They never deserve a win. They feel like Galatasaray were deserving winners, and them are gonna take it back to Anfield now, which Anfield are gonna be a tough task for anybody. I mean, they telling us, yo, Galatasaray in the Champions League, just like when I tell you about St. James's Park, you never believe me. But let me tell you, anyway, Galatasaray with a 1-0. Shout out to Galatasaray for that. Um, Overall, would I say the best player on the pitch was probably I don't want to say Lemina, just because him scored.
What about what do the youth for the Dutch player?
I feel like Dutch player who that.
Him again long somebody
No
long
one. Yes,
no long.
him me I try to search back in my brain for him for me was really good. Um, but overall, what do you think about the match?
As I said, I feel like Liverpool start out where I think they would get the chance for go ahead. I
Not
feel
for
like
cut,
them.
but
Eh?
yeah, not for cut, yeah. But actually, you're right. Words get two big chances that him should have definitely scored. And him
I'm
should have
just
at
about
least
them
put
I
them
said too.
pan well, look, him did put one of them pan target, but really and truly, him did poor. Words was
Poor.
very poor.
Yeah, I feel like yeah, as I said, Liverpool start out and they did get two chances. Them they get couple even attacks, so I feel like them could have take advantage of. I feel like that Galatasaray at one point like that gave the game to as well. Something controversy they happened at that match where they have me a scream the whole freaking match. Some controversy happened, calamity. I would have discussed it in the group. I think it has something to do with
Handball.
either a goal or an offside.
It was a handball.
It was a
It was a handball with Konate. When scored the goal, but it was a handball.
something else you have me a customer. So that deny, but something else you have me. But anyway, yeah, like Osimhen with a lovely assist. I feel like right now somebody put most of the blame on Curtis a Kirk is that try to push somebody before him, they try to go for the ball. Like, I remember well accurately, but I feel like the goal there was a good assist from Osimhen, good read up, good play back cross. We did a lovely goal, as I said. You know, Mohamed Salah was completely out of it. Like,
Bro, you get to the point now where I just stop mentioning Salah. I just don't even remember about him, bro. I see it.
Like, yeah. Ekitike did really a try. Like, we see him a try in a game, but him just...
If you get one chance, him should have probably do better with us.
Do better, yeah. I never did. Words is start as a winger. It was Words as the winger.
Words was on the wing, yeah.
No, you know what I like? I did summer slide that play on the wing.
No, bro. Words is up on the wing, bro. Words that come on for the wing, bro. And that's why Liverpool fans that cuss and I said they need to get Words that they make up. Words is up on the wing, man.
Yeah. But honestly, like, I feel like it was a good back and forth game for we turn out.
It was a great game for the neutral.
It was a great game for the neutral, yeah. Not much for
yeah,
this,
but I say, I feel like Galatasaray. Oh, yes, that one they got Anfield because really and truly Anfield. We all know how Anfield is that type of ground, but really and truly, are they that type of ground this season?
Yeah, they haven't been that type of ground for the last 2 seasons, to be honest. We see what in the Champions League or PSG go down there on the last season, you know. So I feel like it's a ground where it's no longer bring that much fear factor. But at the end of the day, like I feel like the crowd and I feel like the crowd at Anfield, the atmosphere, maybe them can help them team go over the line with it. And maybe if Arne Slot try to come out with a better team, I don't know what is a better team nowadays for Liverpool, to be honest.
I mean, the team when them start wasn't bad. I feel like the decision to play Words on the wing was a mistake. However, Arne Slot never tell Words to miss 2 chances. So
next player with have a half game, but nobody ever forgot frigging Gomez at right back. That never make no sense.
Yeah, that no longer that cook him.
Cook him, yes. No, that never make no sense. So problem can adjust that. You know that can be adjusted. That someone can be adjusted. Someone else a bottom of I give me that. I'm just now pick up. I now remember good because as I said, bro, like Anfield
McAllister. And McAllister has been so shit this season.
Yeah,
bro.
Anonymous, yeah.
McAllister has been so shit this season. And it's crazy if you think about it, bro, because last season it was easily a top 3 midfielder in the league. This season, oh God, man. I don't know what.
But as somebody said to you, to the prayer from last week.
Was it the keeper?
Who for keeper?
Liverpool keeper. Because Liverpool keeper play good.
He never keep bad, yeah, because I never honestly keep. Like, he never keep bad. I feel like he be nervous though at some point. Yeah, I feel like he have at 2 points he be nervous, to be honest.
Yeah, I think he give her the ball one at a time.
One at a time, yeah. But just like that, I think Champions League is a big stage where
Galatasaray keeper that give her the ball like crazy. Even though he end up pull off some big saves in that give her the ball, especially at the starting of the game, bro. Like this man I do a kick out and him basically kick it to Liverpool players like 3 times in the first 15 minutes of the game, bro.
Yeah. But same like where they asked from last week, if my thing say if this look on this game like as an upset, like I don't really say Liverpool this is as much of a bigger team like Galatasaray in the Champions League. So I don't feel like them going at the Anfield and end up beating Liverpool with a surprise by honestly. Like that game here is just 50-50 for me all the way.
Yeah, man, I agree. I think Galatasaray, I feel like the mistake Galatasaray are gonna make, them are gonna go at Anfield and show Liverpool a bit too much respect. I feel like that. Yeah, I feel like that's gonna be the mistake for them are gonna make. Them are gonna go at Anfield, them have a 1-0 lead. I feel like them are still try counter, but I feel like them are show Liverpool a bit too much respect when them supposed to go at Anfield and play aggressive. Like when you go at Anfield, you play aggressive, you show Liverpool, so you're not afraid of them. That is when Liverpool start for second guess themselves, especially this Liverpool. You see me? So for me, I feel like they might make that mistake there. And I feel like Liverpool will get the first goal in that game, and from there, it's going to be a dog fight. You see me?
Yeah. And I feel like with this Liverpool team, if you lock down Soberslide and Ekitike, you practically win the game. Because are the only two man really are bring the strength for them this season. I feel like if you try to get those two man out of the game, like the rest will come to you. Van Dijk is a threat to what only in corners. Because for this season, he score a couple either from the corners as well, you know.
Yeah, a couple corners for Van Dijk this season. Police Saudi League Salah, I forgot. I don't know who that man. Where it was on the wing. True that. I am feel that this season. This season I am feel it name. Salah can't manage again. But we won't have any Galatasaray fans cause UEFA. I'm going this up. Let me start the news there. I'll go on. The formation is the problem. Curtis could have played right back. Him make we not under 5. Yeah, the keeper play good. Overall though, I feel like, as I say, Liverpool will get the first goal the next game, and I feel like that'll be a dog fight from there. And we kind of see how Galatasaray are really free for thumpy. For Galatasaray are free for go fist to fist. I will see them do it against Juventus. So I'm excited to watch that as a neutral. Hopefully Galatasaray can pull it off, because as they know, Liverpool, my rivals, I really want to see them win shit. So hopefully Galatasaray can pull it off. I really enjoy it. Liverpool has a big Champions League threat this season, to be honest.
If we never the same as a Champions League threat last season when they actually look good. Never this season.
Oh yeah. A PSG end up getting them out last season still. So.
Yeah.
Next up we have Bayern Munich. Bayern 6-1 to Atalanta.
6-1 away, you know. 6-1 away.
Yeah. I remember when I say, yo, Bayern Munich sometimes that team where they will give them team some chances, but you never give them a chance.
What chance?
Not even a prayer. Isn't it?
Bro.
Never hot take that. I don't know if this is a hot take or what. But
Olise and Yamal?
No, I think Olise better than Yamal. I think Olise better than Yamal, bro. I don't think that's a hot take.
No, that's no. Like, we don't have much problem. Like, we can see the debate. Because remember, now, bro, me are the one out that tell us, say, yo, me don't think Yamal is all that, you know. Like, I'm not say that fit say him no good. I'm just saying, I think him. I feel like people hype Yamal because of age.
UEFA banned them from Anfield because of them behavior where them did happen against happen at Juventus, where them did that show stuff on the field. All right, yeah, that fear because that was some disgusting side things from the Galatasaray fans. So yeah, that fear.
What was your hot take?
Yeah, my hot take, bro. My hot take is if Bayern Munich win the Champions League, Olise will win the Ballon d'Or.
Over Kane?
Yeah. No, seriously.
I feel like it's a ridiculous take.
I fully believe that Olise is Bayern Munich's best player. As much as I feel like Kane, as much as I feel like Kane is probably and it's even hard for us. Is Kane a better player than Olise? I feel like Kane is a more renowned player than Olise.
Yeah, like, alright, the thing is, I feel like in that team there, Kane lead the team. I feel like Kane would have been like them.
I feel like Kane are the face.
Are the face, like Kane are the Christie.
People think about Bayern Munich and say Kane.
Kane, yeah. Like, yeah.
But this season, I feel like Olise a Bayern Munich best player, bro.
Like, and we have a big problem with that. But what we know for sure is if Bayern Munich end up to win this Champions League, the only way we can say, yeah, give Olise the trophy, the Ballon d'Or over him. And if him have some type of stats in the Champions League where outdo Kane, or if him even outdo him in an assist or even goal, one of them. Like, yeah, it have as I said, bro, we can see the debate. I don't have a problem with it. But I feel like to convince the board who are going to do the voting, so Olise actually deserve the Ballon d'Or over him, is that him have to do something that is prolific.
I think Ballon d'Or will come down to World Cup anyway. But
Olise play for France.
Yeah. So I think the Ballon d'Or will come down to who
and that would have come to Mbappe.
In a sense, yes, but if Bayern Munich wins the UCL, Mbappe winning the something there. If Olise can play a big enough part in a France team,
Yeah,
because
and that
remember, if you think about it now, remember the last time when it was the last Euros, bro, Mbappe was awful in the last Euros. You see me? Mbappe was poor. So if Olise can, not saying that Mbappe I got poor, no, but if Olise can step up, and I think Mbappe by the time World Cup come around, Mbappe would have just come back from injury. So it might not even be all that fully fit. So if it's a case where Olise can now step up in at that and turn around and be the man, because next up when Mbappe when they remove Mbappe from the equation, who you look to?
Usman.
Usman Dembele. But me not think Usman Dembele,
Griezmann retire?
Griezmann, if he retire from international football, not that I've heard. Not that I've heard. But Griezmann,
Well,
bro, me
maybe
not
they
think,
got look to him next.
is Griezmann going to be?
Bro, Griezmann, this so far for the last 4 or 5 years. The man keep
No, me I
performing a
talk
problem.
about, bro, me I talk about a man where I step up consistently throughout the year.
That is
Griezmann
true.
fine. Griezmann fine. But is Griezmann going to perform to the level of Antoine Griezmann? Because Griezmann, like if I look on Griezmann now and I say he might do good right now for the last couple of games, but still would in performances them still can't match up to Olise. So even though Griezmann might be, say Griezmann start, Griezmann might be, oh Griezmann at the face of France because that's Griezmann, who is going to be the best player in the tournament for France, and Olise have a good shot at doing that, especially with even though Dembele are gonna be there. I feel like there's a possibility. There's if the man can win the Champions League, bro. All I see, all I want him do, I'll give out a great performance to France.
I feel like he have
I'm
come with
never
at least 6 goals, 3
in the
assists
World Cup.
in a World Cup, yeah.
I'm not that, bro. Them think that come on, bro.
No, not 6, 6 too much for you. 4, at least 4 goals.
6 goal. I can see something I go there. Well, not necessarily me. That is just my personal hot take per se. Let's call it a hot take. Because I feel like if Bayern Munich wins the Champions League, Olise put in a great shift in the World Cup, I think
This is the
he's
balance.
supposed to be in the top 3 for the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, like me give him that. Me give him a top 5. Like, I can see that. But I feel like what
But,
him
you see,
that.
if there was no Ballon d'Or year, bro, sorry, not Ballon d'Or. If you see if there was no World Cup year and him just win the Champions League, but I said for sure. But then me, I think back in my mind, I remember say there's a World Cup. Is
But
it?
feel like what still would have stopped him with the Bayern thing is Hurricane, because Hurricane is going to break records.
I'm fine with that. But I am going to tell you that Hurricane is not Bayern Munich's best player. And that is
That
why
is,
me feel like Olise deserve it over.
yeah, this is true. But Calamity that go back to the season where with Messi with when Haaland they win when time they win the trouble
The
with Haaland,
trouble.
and me that sure say Haaland wasn't even Manchester City best player. But if it never was a World Cup year, I probably him would have win it and not Rodri, because I think Rodri was a better player than him.
Yeah, but the thing is, when them Haaland far out anybody statistically. Olise in terms of stats right now probably have the best stats as a right winger. Probably
Yeah, but
he probably have the best stats as a winger in general.
yeah, Hurricane
Because
are probably far out do him stats. Probably outweigh him as stats to what that's for.
but not by far, and that's the thing. Because Olise have 42 goals, 42 GA in 42 games this season.
Mm-hmm.
So statistically, Hurricane have what? Let me check that. 54. So Hurricane have about 10 to about 50, 12 more GA than him. So and that's something where astronomical like Haaland and the rest of them teammate because there was nobody close to Haaland. You see me? And Olise, as I said, with the Champions League, Olise have 5 goals and 3 assists.
Already?
Hurricane have 8 goals, no assists. You see me? Um, so who lead the assist chance in a Champions League?
In the Champions League?
Yeah, who lead the assist chance?
I think I something there now.
Olise.
Olise,
Five
yeah.
assists. Vinny have 4, Olise have 5. Alright. So, yeah, bro, that is my hot take. I feel like if Bayern does it, Olise deserve it until we see what go on at World Cup. I must say that.
Okay.
Um,
Atletico Madrid.
Atletico Madrid, Tottenham, 5-2.
5-2.
And as I say, Tottenham, the two, bro. Honestly, this was just a game of comedy, bro. Because the amount of rubbish what Tottenham doing at this game, like you think Tottenham manager supposed to get sacked?
Yeah, I'm sure I get sacked right after a game because him decision of going to this game with a fresh goalkeeper with 22 first in our knockout. This our round of 16.
Yeah.
In the round of 16, first leg you go with this young 22
No Champions League
experienced keeper. He make 2 mistakes within like the first 24 minutes, and then you pull him out like why? Like
24.
understand
Bro, the man pull him off from the 17th minute.
17 minutes, yeah. Like, bro, like, why anybody go with Vicario? Like, Vicario is not nothing for Sebrak over this season. But, bro, still go the first player. With the first keeper, no.
I would say something similar in another game, but Atletico Madrid as a team, though, just so hard for judge this game because it was a game of mistakes. But shout out to Atletico Madrid, them get the job done. Alvarez bag 2, Griezmann, of course, will get on a score sheet, and I think it was Llorente scored the first goal.
Llorente and Nardman.
Lenormand
in our last.
But yeah, Tottenham did try them at least try fight back in a sense. Them get 2 goals on the score sheet per Solanke. It's that case where you feel like Tottenham can come back.
Come back, Wishpa. Come back here. No that. Tottenham probably don't get me hard. Because as I say now, bro, the two me remember me agree last week. So the game last week said these two teams are shit. But I feel like there's something about Atletico Madrid I'm sure them can beat Tottenham. Like, I know if you're sure, say, them can have the upper hand on Tottenham. Because I watch the two teams actually the two of them play. Is what I say. So, I don't see Atletico Madrid I lose 3-love or 4-love in that game here. If Barca never come back against them, I think Atletico Madrid, I think Tottenham are going to do it.
All right, we can see your point. I don't know, bro. And this is something that I tell you. Although Van der Ven, it did slip, like, bro, I just don't see Van der Ven as this mountain of a centre back where people make him out to be, bro. I feel like I just recovery pace, bro. Which again is not a bad thing. Pace is something that is an attribute. But at the end of the day, bro, if you're a defender, and this is why I always get onto Kyle Walker. If you're a defender and your best defensive attribute is your pace, you're not that good of a defender for me, bro. You see me? Not Richarlison. I don't know that. You think because he never start Paulina, he never start Gallagher, he never start Xavi Simons. So in midfield was Sarr and Greer. And then up front him did have Tell and Colomwani and Richarlison. You feel like if he did make better selection choices, that game would have turned out different.
Maybe if him they try for solid the mid. Nobody watch the game, but I feel like looking on the lineup, I feel like with this midfield, there's no aggressive player in it. There's no man where I will try for bully out the midfield where Atletico have. I think with Atletico midfield, for always try to go 2-2 with them, man, because this is where them going. Aggression. And maybe in that game here, nobody have to go too much with aggression because they have to put the pressure and it allow the inexperienced goalkeeper to make 2 fault, and from there, inspiration was dropped. So maybe they don't have to go too much. But maybe if they did have that man in the midfield who could help cover and monitor the midfield and give that defensive line in front of the back three we have, maybe a man like Paulino could have do something better. And I feel like having three striker up top really not this season just never make any sense neither. Because them when really and truly tell Tell now play nothing this season, bro. Like we can't tell a time we watch Tottenham this season and say, oh whoa, Tell come off at the bench and did something magnificent. Like
The only
no,
time when they watch Tottenham and him do something decent was when Tottenham that play Leeds and I think they scored. But really and truly, it was like a deflected shot him scored anyway. Never did.
Colomawani will try. Sorry, we say Colomawani will try because we see him in the Arsenal game, we see him in other games where we really see him try to put up him fist. But him are gonna need that type of support there, and I don't feel like Richardson is it. I'm gonna understand why I'm constantly a go. Why I'm though why not? No, I'm not gonna say it because it just come. But I feel like if I gonna go with any impactful striker for Tottenham, I have to go with Salansky because Salansky always end up and give more than who's ever it start before.
Who better, Szoboszlai or Valverde?
Valverde.
Well, if we go on this season, it have to be Szoboszlai.
Yeah, if at this season, this season is different.
If at this season, it have to be Szoboszlai. But overall, Valverde. Overall, Valverde clear. Like, clear.
But yeah, and we get it. Say, there are some similarities between the two players. Two of them can
The two of them are engine. Run up and
engine. Yeah, the two of them have practically them kick the ball hard. Well, Valverde kick the ball with but I said somebody have a better accuracy, but Valverde have more power. Is what I say. Yeah, I feel like anything what to do with athleticism, Valverde have it more over Szoboszlai. But I feel like Szoboszlai is more of a calm player.
Yeah. Well, the two of them have stamina for days.
Yeah.
But now we move on to the Barcelona Newcastle game. Harvey Barnes. Oh, God. Bro. Harvey Barnes. And Harvey Barnes should have scored before him actually scored. Harvey Barnes should have bagged 2 goals this game, actually. But Newcastle put up a really good fight. Newcastle, for me, were definitely the better of the two teams. Bless up, me I enjoy the stream and I cook some beef. Listen, big up yourself in a sugar. Newcastle were definitely the better team for the day for me. Barcelona, I feel like Barcelona kind of come out. Not even want, to me, it's a discredit for say Barcelona come out and play safe. For me, that's a discredit to Newcastle, bro. Right? I don't like hear them thing there. Newcastle come out and then put up a fight. Shout out to Lewis Hall.
Lewis definitely
a monster game.
Like we say the UCL job put out the team of 11, and honestly, I know say Galatasaray are them left back score, but Lewis deserved that spot they over him.
Never the left back score. Lemina, midfielder.
The midfielder. So why them have? So why them put somebody like we feel like Hall have a better game, but come watch the 2 games.
For me, Hall play better for sure.
Literally put a lock on you, I swear.
Embarrassing. No Prem team won their first leg match. Yeah. The Premier League looking shaky this Champions League week. I have to big up Harvey Barnes, man. Yeah, man. Me tell that last week. Every time we think about it, I tell that last week. You're going to hear the Harvey Barnes, man. Because Harvey Barnes, bro, the man just have a way of turning up in big games this season for no reason at all, bro. You see me? It wasn't even actually that good in the game. For me, to be honest, it was quite poor. But him just find some way. And honestly, the keeper should have saved the shot we actually did that.
Yeah. Definitely, guys, should have saved that.
But overall, Newcastle, the midfield for me was very good. Ramsey played decent. Tonali and Joe Linton ran the midfield, in my opinion. Newcastle just fall victim to a slight mistake at the end of the game, bro. Honestly, Tar having such a good game, and then him just mess it up at the end, bro. Like, there was no reason for him to do that. But at the end of the day, a 1-1 draw for Newcastle. Enough people that said Newcastle never that get nothing out of the game here. 3-1. All of them could think them me that year. You see me? Trippier had a decent game at left back as well. Dan Burn was okay. Ramsdale pull off a couple decent save. Ilanga, please, Ilanga. Low football. Go and go sell fish or something, bro. Low football.
Leave the football before football leave here.
Bro, the amount of time me and watch the game and Ilanga piss me off, bro. Ilanga should have come off from the 40 and half time. Ilanga should have come off for the field, bro.
Agree. Like bro, when we see Ilanga with the ball, me I say, yeah man, just go on the lines, create and put it in a Garcia hand. And the ball leave or come cross good.
No, bro, I want decent ball man put in the entire game. One decent ball. And Osula should have get across the face of the goal for top team. But that's the only thing good him doing at the entire game. Ilanga, you need to jerk chicken and allow football alone, brother. Boom. So the man was a Lamine to after him stitch. Oh, once a Lamine to after him stitching in the pen, like some final boss. And Lamine had a terrible game. Terrible.
Well, I would say terrible.
Lamine was terrible, bro.
He never have a good game. La put a lot on him.
Bro, the man was terrible, bro. Like, call a spade, that. Like,
he was average. He had an average game.
He did nothing in the game, bro. But see when the man put on Jacob Murphy and who do it again? Who do it again, bro? Jacob Murphy with a beautiful pass.
Oh.
Matthias Murphy does this shit, bro.
Oh,
Jacob Murphy does this shit, bro.
He put in a decent cross.
Bro, bro, you see the angle where the man swing that in from?
What do you mean angle, bro? If I did anybody else but Murphy put in a cross, then it's an okay cross.
It's a good cross.
Was a high standard for him.
What? Bro, stop. Better stop and nice now. Because you don't know who Jacob Murphy is. That is a regular day for Jacob Murphy, bro. That is a regular day for Jacob Murphy.
Bro, I see Jacob Ramsey square a ball and the ball dropping in net and him start celebrate like say, yeah, he be intended for doing it. Fuck Jacob Murphy.
That cross, I'm gonna send you some Jacob Murphy highlights. That cross is a regular day for Jacob Murphy.
Bro, that's an average
cross. The quality of the cross is undisputed. That is a good
if that cross was at least from evil, that him crossing the ball that come like a Jared Iniesta crossing.
Brother, if Mohamed Salah delivered that cross, that year the internet will blow up. I'm not asking. If Mohamed Salah did that, the internet would blow up.
Because Mohamed Salah, that different.
Man, get over yourself. That's the boss of in Tattoo talking. Yo, what happened to Jimmy Gittins? At least Ilanga and Madueke had tried. Gittins injured. But don't come to me with this trying shit with Ilanga, bro. Like, Ilanga was one of the most dangerous players in the Premier League last season. The man got Newcastle and him forgot how to kick a ball. As a matter of fact, the only thing he knows to do is kick and run. Kick and run down the line and lose the ball. That is it, bro. Like, Ilanga does nothing substantial on a football pitch for make you say, yes, him supposed to play in a Newcastle shirt. And that is coming from me, who did a big up Ilanga the whole of last season, bro. Because him does show improvements from what he was at Manchester United. And the man just regressed completely. A complete regression, 180. The man then buy Ilanga for what, 60 mil? Me expecting Ilanga to be a starter. Ilanga is no starter, bro. Ilanga for rub bench, bro. Ilanga for yourself jerk chicken. Ilanga for low. Just couple months. Take couple months. Take couple months off of football, bro. Give Newcastle the end of the season. Give them the end of the season, come back a summer and train again. Yeah, low it all.
Nah, really.
Overall though, Barcelona. You feel like say Barcelona? Murphy is actually a top UCL level right mid. We did float the idea that the reason Isak was so good is because he has dedicated support from Murphy. Jacob probably go World Cup. And you know that is so true, bro. Go back, go check Isak goal to game, assist them. Go back, go check them. Murphy. Sweet, bro. You think you take boy. Forget 12 assists in the Premier League. How this man? Tell Phil Foden to do that. Tell Phil Foden to do that.
This
Never
man
in
and him,
my life, man.
this
Come
man
to
and him
man.
agenda against the young youth.
Get a hold of yourself, man.
Youth are the 25, you know.
You feel like you take boy for the way Murphy the man. Man.
You know, take boy for win Premier League player this season. So tell Murphy for
Take
come.
boy if you do it in our city side.
All of us on these are city side. Oh my days, fam. Anyways,
Maybe it's something with the coach. Elanga has all the worst parts of Almiron. Almiron's game and none of the good parts. No cross, no technique. You need 1v1 summer winger sessions. You need more than that. You need entire football mechanics training. But yeah, as a Barcelona fan, how do you think of the playing that game?
think about who?
How do you think of the playing that game?
I feel like it was a pretty average game, to be honest. I feel like they never play like nobody expected. I feel like the coach never did go the way. I'm glad whenever they play too much of this eye line and my feel good said it start a row around there with the upset of actual right back in Kunde. But just did really want him to try Rashford start him at the game here and go with him in the front line instead of Robert Lewandowski. I feel like Bernal could have a better game, but he ended up coming off with that injury. And we definitely are going to need probably Daniel Buff for starting at the second leg, for bring a bit more pressure to the attacking line. Otherwise, from that, I just feel like, say, Newcastle will out Barcelona players them pretty well and then do them job and thumbs up for them to that. But coming on to the camp now.
Shout out to Joe Linton for me.
Shout out to Joe. Bigger and a high shout out to Luis are like, why? Can't stop talking about him. Bro, but that's definitely like say this man here can. I feel like if him continue,
Him should be England's number one left back going into the third.
Yeah, but I think more bro like who's the left back in our Premier League would I say that whole back because what you will mention it, but they will say he would have who are the left back there again?
Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw, bro. Once Luke Shaw fit, he's going, bro. Believe me. Don't feel like. Don't.
Really Luke Shaw.
Remember, I'm telling you this 2 weeks now. Once Luke Shaw is fit, he's going to the World Cup. Remember, I'm telling you that. Calamity, enough and Walter that. Walter, if you look at walk. Think of Jacko and Palmer, then Murphy and Isak Jackson and Palmer, and then Murphy and Isak were the best duos in the league. Yeah, bro, Luke Shaw, it was three of them though. That talk about what I talk about something like
that. Talk about Sky
Nelly. Another youngster dog.
Nico O'Reilly. That's about Nico O'Reilly. But Nico O'Reilly now only play the left back again, bro. I feel like Lewis all deserve I feel like for the Premier League player for left back, would that be who again? If I know Lewis Hall. Would that be who? Cucurella,
yeah.
Is Cucurella really performing better than Lewis Hall though?
No. Not this season. But you know who perform better than two of them? Luke Shaw. At one point, fans were saying O'Reilly. Yes, O'Reilly was one of the names. Dog, my heart. I got born me next week, Wednesday. I'll go next week.
There was a Java Care Man City and Real Madrid.
Oh. But yeah, dog, I feel like when I understate how good Luke Shaw has actually been. Dog. I feel like when I really understate how good Luke Shaw has actually been. And sometimes when I feel like that, I make joke. No, I'm not making a joke, bro. Luke Shaw has been easily one of the best left backs in the league this season, bro. Easily very available this season. I think him just get injured by the year, unfortunately. But Luke Shaw up until him last injury, which was last week, the last time we played every game in the league. Luke Shaw was easily one of our most consistent defenders, especially since Amorim cut. You see me? Luke Shaw wants him fit him a guy World Cup, bro.
Can't believe this. Like 2026, I was still have Luke Shaw conversation. Them thing are ridiculous, dog.
You don't know that's not ridiculous. You know what is ridiculous? Me I watch one when I podcast them one day the podcast them with the old players. And a man gonna tell me it's a Jordan Henderson. A man gonna say in a podcast that Jordan Henderson got World Cup over me. So you tell me what is ridiculous.
I might be my look on experience.
Experience errors. Bro, Jordan Henderson does nothing on a football pitch.
We know that, but you have some Liverpool fan, they can't tell that.
I know about Liverpool fan. It was Gary Neville. Arsenal 1-1 Leverkusen. Arsenal very, very, very lucky, bro. Like, I'm gonna start off with the penalty because that's the most controversial thing, and for me, that's not a penalty. I not think in no way, shape, or form that's supposed to be a penalty in the sport of football. If you watch by the clip, yes, there is contact on his foot. Like there is a slight touch, like on the back, the player, the Tillman, the Leverkusen player, touch him toe basically with him back when he got down. But the contact was so minimal, bro. You literally see him literally run off same way, then hop up him foot, as we say, the contact upon him left foot, and then him spring up like a fish and drop. Like you could assist that him intentionally drop himself because he was the contact was so minimal, he did have all the control for still run on and take a shot. That is how minimal the contact was. Like it's like a flyer pitch for you. That is how the contact was pan Madueke. But for me, UEFA need to kind of look on them things, bro, because it can't be a case where every time somebody get touched in a foot, because if that is a foul, every single touch where a man get in the box has to be a foul. Because the contact on the man was so minimal to the point where you say, what the hell is this, bro? So for me, the man them Rob Leverkusen, in my opinion. And me see a little thing with them that say, they might have to send out an apology statement to Leverkusen. I don't know if it actually goes or that was fake news. But for me, bro, the contact pan Madueke was so minimal. I call it a dive and I give him a yellow card. Honest.
I feel like there is a reality where you are say is correct, is right. But I feel like there's also another reality where they want to look on the fact say he slide. I feel like him sliding.
The sliding make it look away. But at the end of the day, bro, you have to look on the contact. You can't just say, because a man slide and him touch a player is a foul. Like that's just going by the logic that every single foul where a man get, every single touch where a man gets is a foul, bro.
But the thing is, bro, the reason you see, maybe if him they try to like go there and like shield him off the ball, and while shielding him, Madueke probably the same contact happen when Billy get our touch and then him fake himself now with the drop. But feel like now that I can look on as a dive. But the fact that him going and slide, him never touch the ball in a no case. Him literally like Madueke following foot come in at the same time while him aside and it trip it. Like I just feel like them see it as the slightest contact that cause a foul. And that's why me say why you slide. Like we just feel like it's the slide what the big problem in it. I not think like if there is a case where you can find me a situation where a player slide and it in a box for a man like that where have no contact to the ball, the player end up trip and fall and them don't give a penalty. I feel like in any given time, they would have probably give that as a penalty once you slide there. So.
Calamity, what the fuck? And everybody have more 2% touch. It was sad that man fling himself at the ground. Saw the moment to save Arsenal and took it. Arsenal got through with the skin of them teeth. Tillman should have never slide. Tillman shouldn't have slide. At the same point, at the same time, props to Madueke for making the most of it.
You
Very,
see,
very
like,
soft though. And
I mean, I said that the slide
I
are just the
agree,
big thing towards it.
I agree with I agree with Suga in a sense where when you as a player, me not fault Madueke as a player.
No, man, not
Because
fault.
you have to make the most of the situation for do what you have to do for your team. So me not gonna fault Madueke if you do what him do. But me as a referee looking upon that, especially in a if me then at the VAR room, bro, I mean I watch that back a million times. There is no way upon God green earth I can see that as a penalty, bro.
Alright,
None.
I know you as a man will always say, yeah, this are the rule, but sometimes you forgot offer your own judgment.
Ah,
I know it's a man as, but the thing is, I feel like them are try follow the rule and not going after them. I'm feel like, yes, the club be one of the case them where go after your own judgment. Come on, dog. That's what the man right so. Like, yeah, I understand that. But I feel like with them, I watch it over 1,000 times. In their mind, they know say, bro, this shouldn't be given as a foul. But at the same time, as I say, bro, the sliding part are just the big problem of everything, bro.
and if you remember when my dad talk about it, I say, yo, at the end of the day, him should have never ever slide this. So
Slide,
because for
yeah, the
me, bro,
slide of
me
the
I watch
problem.
it, Madueke, I don't think Madueke had a shit, bro. Him should
No,
have
yeah.
never ever
And
slide this.
Madueke actually come on positive, but he never was that positive.
Yeah,
Because
Madueke come
here
on
was
and
different
him,
than the
and him
club
run
at
out
that
him
shot.
different. Bro, Saka, bro. Saka,
God,
you're looking like a Salah, bro. Honestly.
limpy
You're
at
looking
his
like a
best.
Salah without GA.
GA,
So that's how we
literally.
look like a Salah. That's a Salah right now. So
Bro, Martinelli actually have a better campaign in the Champions League than Saka. And
Saka,
that's
yeah.
and that is so outrageous to say.
But Martinelli was shit though. Honestly. But yeah, but the sliding, bro. Must say it in that. Remember, must say it in the group. Must say, yo, him should have never slide. But as a referee, bro, I always feel like say you're supposed to pick sense out of nonsense, bro.
Nonsense, yeah.
At the end of the day, yes, him slide. But you have to pre the level of contact where a man get. You can't just say because a man get contact is a foul, bro. Me not accept that rule, bro. If that is a rule, I can't accept that rule, bro. Because that means that every time a man get touched, slide or not, it should be a foul. Because me can't, bro. Me see a man did literally do the same thing, but him never slide with more contact and him don't get as a foul. I've seen them do that. So are we just saying, oh, just because him slide at the big difference between the penalty and the no penalty? Because if him have stand up and him get that type of contact on the player, there's no way they could have get that as a there's no way they might get that as a penalty, bro. So for me, that I just can't understand. Oh, the referee them in the VAR room, especially even if the referee on the field never see, I don't understand. Oh, the referee them in the VAR room look upon that over and over and over and determine that that is a foul, bro. I cannot see how them do that. Dog. It just don't make no sense to me. And as I said though, as a player, there's no way there was no reason for you to slide right there. Yeah. When you play fucker reach. Say it. When you do fucker reach. So I
Cockroach,
understand it. I understand what reach him, but fear is fear that. I mean I think that was a fear call, to be honest.
Do you feel like your judgment or your argument towards this can be the 8th because the 8th
No,
of Arsenal?
no, bro. No. Because me I look, honestly that me I look on the thing from a fear per point of view. If Arsenal I don't think Arsenal did deserve to win the game, but at the end I don't think Arsenal didn't deserve anything out of the game, but at the end of the day, me I look on the thing but from a fear perspective. Me knowing of myself, me in the Champions League already, and the ball, Lisandro Martinez have him hand right so. And the ball lick on Lisandro Martinez hand. And the man them call a penalty. And they must say, all right, cool, them call a penalty. And then the next game after that, it was the next game after the Manchester United game that the Champions League that was like 2, maybe 3 seasons ago. Literally the same thing, man, they never call a penalty. So me just attack based on the inconsistency of the referee then. Because if it was my team, bro, I swear to God, me I tell you say the man dive. As me I tell you say I'm glad for the penalty because we get it. But me I swear to God, me I tell you say that is a dive, dog. Bro, I think Cunha dive like 2 games ago. I must say booking. myself for book him that. I can't like them thing that bro. Diving or something I like that. And that is why Neymar, even though Neymar was my favorite player, that is something I used to hate about him game that. You see me? Worst soccer game I've watched in my football career.
Messi worse. Somebody the fuck.
Some Ray Charles in the VAR room there. If him have a worse game, it must be for England. As usual, though, we maintain and grind on, have it all to win at home. Then for save that for Michael Phelps. You know, them technique there. You only see that now in a Olympic swimming. But yeah, obviously Arsenal goes into this with the advantage because they going to play at home against a Leverkusen team who has not really been that good this season. I mean, they might do better now in the last couple of games, but overall,
I feel like Grimaldo have a very good game. I feel like he was the best player, Grimaldo. Very good goal.
I feel like something was really good as well. Midfielder, Argentinian man, Palacios. Palacios was really, really good.
Mm-hmm. Them centre back have a good shift too. Playing with a yellow card.
That me just say, Andrich, shout out to him because he get a yellow card in the first 2 minutes of the game.
2 minutes and still
play the full game and him end up scoring the goal as well. You see me? So shout out to Andrich. Used to be a midfielder, now a centre back.
Yeah, I realize me have more to say about that game here. Them attack here, them attacker Cavani. But feel like him could have a better game because I feel like in some point, the most part of the game, he bully up Saliba. Because I feel like Saliba have a poor game versus him. Like I feel like they have an upper hand pan him, but I just feel like say whenever him get for turn Saliba and face Raya, like even though he was out of the A team, he never tried to take some shots off him.
Yeah.
And I feel like them try to recycle the ball too much. I feel like after the first goal, them try to recycle the ball too much. Them play with a wit for try to stretch out Arsenal, but I feel like at the same time, them rely too much upon the bodies inside to get the whip in to score. I feel like them should try to take some shots off of the goal and try to go with the 1 and 2 man and them attack with that time. Because a regular bro in the game, you see them go and just because them have 2 to 3 players, them turn back the ball and a whip on the midfielders for come on. For me, it kind of pisses me off.
Yeah, I agree with that. I feel like Kofane could have had a better game if he did willing to shoot more.
Yeah. I feel like Gabriel kind of out of the game with the more as Saliba. I'm not if that's true.
It's probably true the center forward that stick more past Saliba.
Yeah.
Madueke, as a point to come on he was positive. He was way more positive than Saka. Of course, he made the driving run, forget the penalty. When I see the man that get average the penalty, I say, I wonder if I'm gonna miss this. You know, whole team. I feel like I could have seen it in his face, bro. Even when he scored the penalty, the keeper dived the right way. A relief on his face, like he must say, he probably kicked that and say, shit, I feel like the keeper gonna save this, you know. So when it go in, you could have kind of see it on his face, he must say, never really celebrate.
Never. But see them say that a thing where Kaya versus Bayer Leverkusen best player in them history. I feel like he better than Words.
Huh?
Yeah, that them say.
Bro, anybody said that don't know shit about Bayer Leverkusen, bro. Bayer Leverkusen best player in them history, from to my knowledge, would be like Michael Ballack. Like anybody said that probably best young player. Yeah, probably best young player,
but when them say that Words come to mind, say to me, I say is Kaya versus better than Words though. Like when I feel like he's a better player than Words. I feel like him probably a bit more smooth and a bit more calm. I feel like he move more and more spaces than Words. I feel like Words have more as a football than to him than Kaya Verts.
Bro, people said that. Somebody said that.
Somebody said, but we don't. It was one of them past players said, and when they commented that them that expect him to say him the best player after him. But the person said he's the best player in Bayer Leverkusen history. So we never did really catch on to say who them say it.
Oh, bro. That's a wild take. But Words and Havertz. I feel like Havertz was the words before the words. I feel like Havertz was that type of guy where Havertz was even bigger than words from what me remember, to be honest. When Havertz in
Mm.
there Leverkusen, the way how Havertz was talked about, bro. Yeah, I think words never reach Havertz level in terms of media um, propaganda. So Havertz was a bigger spectacle than words. Words for me was a little bit underrated at Leverkusen because you never really get put into certain conversations until you did do the season with Xabi Alonso. Because whereas been at Leverkusen before that and been at the good before that, but when Xabi Alonso come and them do the invincible,
Invincible.
that's when people really start putting him in a certain conversations. But yeah, Kai Havertz as a naming as a youngster was a bit more touted than Words, bro. So it was a case where I compare the two of them in terms of who more talented, but I tell you say probably Words. But I say Words probably more talented, to be honest. Do I think Kai Havertz was better at Leverkusen than Words was? That's a tough one.
But I think so. I feel like Words was better, to be
That's
honest.
kind of tough, bro. But I don't know if you remember Kai Havertz at Leverkusen, dog. But
Whenever I watch as much like how I watch Words, to be honest. To be honest, yeah. But never, but I come here and act like because I think Kai Havertz was with Leon Bailey them though.
yeah, we playing with Bailey then.
Never really watch much right, to be honest.
I
He
think
was
Words
Kai Havertz take more Chelsea.
ultimately though, I think Words was better. Ultimately.
Yeah, worry. I feel like probably me a judge a base off of me sitting in the Premier League with Kai Havertz.
I
I'm
think
definitely watch Words.
I think Words was better, but Havertz was a bigger media pull. Like
Oh,
people did not talk about him more. But Words
oh.
was better. Um let's go back up here. So Bodo Glimp give a touch on Bodo Glimp. Them need highlight. They don't want to see Patrick Schick in the game. Kofane could have done more still for true. It has been said. Him ratings down at Leverkusen heavy. Kai Havertz was meant to be there, Messi. Him and Havertz is big man. Leverkusen's youngest ever player in the UCL. Because you can find clips of Bayer Leverkusen building him up from him at 13. I think probably their best talent or was meant to be their Messi. I think Wirtz more talented than Havertz, to be honest. I feel like Wirtz is more talented. Havertz was more touted though, but I feel like Wirtz is more talented. All right. But yeah, Arsenal for get it back at them yard.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna say definitely because I remember saying me that say we'll see Arsenal definitely like a punch out Leverkusen from the first legs. But
That's a
so like I feel like no, bro, I feel like no, like I feel like the thing is we can't if Bayer Leverkusen manage to get away with a 2-1 victory, we would surprise. But we're not gonna say this is definitely the end of the
and the
road for
Emirates though,
Arsenal.
because the Emirates are like where Anfield used to or
Alright, the
Anfield
thing the thing is enough. We know what the Emirates is now, but we still pay attention to how Arsenal play. But don't feel like Arsenal play much better away than from home. But feel like at home the atmosphere help them a lot. There's what me I say when they win this corner, it come like a penalty or a free kick them get. Like I understand that. But within how them play, them still play very safe and passage at home. But to be honest, they probably play a bit more defensive at home. And away them play a bit more attacking, them play more a bit more open, to be honest.
Arsenal this season Premier League only lose one game at home. City only lose one game at home too, but them draw three. Arsenal draw two. So Arsenal have a slightly better away record. Sorry, home record than
Yes,
everybody else in
slightly.
the league.
As I say, like me that look on how them play, and me can definitely see um Bayer Leverkusen I get a 2-1 win.
In
But
the Champions League though, them not lose at all of them yet.
yeah, I know. I mean, I
Um
always say about shit like them there. when the time come, it haunt you. It fucking come the time when they least expect it. That's why I'm a hurry up and want the Chelsea to beat me, bro. Cause I don't want Chelsea to beat me now when it matters. Like when it matters, I will fuck you up, bro. I'm always still about it.
Everyone in a group, I say Arsenal, I'm gonna wrap them up, and I was like, no, not underestimate Leverkusen. Yeah, I feel like Arsenal did not wrap them up for true, but as I say, as me point out to Tato, what they when we da compare Arsenal and Bayern Munich, Arsenal performance wise has been like consistently for the last 5 games or so, like a consistent 4 or 5 out of 10.
Right, yeah.
You see me? And Arsenal basically followed that this game with another 4 out of 10
Yeah.
performance. You see me? Them just lucky to get a penalty at the end. Bodo Glimt 3-0, Sporting. Bodo Glimt just do it that. Bodo Glimt just ride the
Yeah, they
wave.
just do it. To be honest, them are do it. And my thing is now
Yeah,
the
we showed to semi-finals. You believe that?
If they manage to book Arsenal at the quarters.
You think they might wrap up Arsenal now? If they book Arsenal?
Yeah, I feel them to wrap up like yeah. I feel them to wrap up Arsenal. Alright, we don't know if we want, because Kemar say he would have rather, you know what I'm saying? He say he would have rather beat Bodo Glimt than to be a UCL champion. And I was like, bro,
no, he would have rather
he
would have rather not be a UCL champion that lose to Bodo Glimt than win a UCL.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I would just, bro, but I want Bodo Glimt to hold Arsenal just to wrap them up, just to show him, say, bro.
I don't know, boy, take this.
I don't
boy, for me, Manchester City, Real Madrid, was Inter Milan 2 times.
2 times.
I know come wrap up
Atletico Madrid.
Atletico Madrid. Oh God, man. The man them now ramp with the UCL this year, man.
Everybody, when the man they walk and Boca get boxed down. Bro, they remind me of Ajax, but to be honest, them look a bit more scared of Ajax in a way.
Oh, I never Madrid. I did Atletico. Sorry.
Atletico, I never Madrid.
Bodo Glimt on a roll like them a smart student. Tattoo, you remember that? You must remember that. Came and chat some rubbish sometime like that. They never beat Madrid. Yeah, City, Atletico, Inter. Bro, what the man them do, honestly, is very impressive. And the name them of the man them the name of the man them what the man them beat, bro. Because no matter what you want to say in the dog. If you can do that and now in a round of 16, and you basically a cruise in a round of 16, bro. Because as much as people might say Sporting and this, Sporting and that, bro, Sporting a good side, Sporting a decent side, and then definitely most people that look, if you never know what Bodo Glimt do, you look on this match as a Sporting supposed to win. You see me?
True.
And remember, Bodo Glimt now actually playing a football right now. Bodo Glimt, them league depend something them league start back.
Yeah.
For next season. So really and truly, dog, when you look at what the man them do, you just have to give hats off to them, dog. Because bro, what them do, no normal at this point. And I think them beat Juventus too, I think them beat Juventus.
Bodo Glimt?
No, I never Bodo Glimt. That's Sporting, my bad. But you shout out to Bodo Glimt. Them striker, I think, how much goal them striker depend? Because I think I did score 2 games on the door.
Oh.
The Bodo Glimt striker.
And them striker in midfielder.
Yeah, the striker scored 2, man. Hold jar, whatever. Find it. Champions League you see, so 5 goal and 3 assists in that one. Bodo Glimt are going good, man. Shout out to Bodo Glimt. And definitely, you see, where's the semi-final? Where's the semi-final?
Yeah, man, semi-final. Come on and beat Arsenal and book Arsenal.
Yeah, man. PSG, Chelsea. PSG, Chelsea. And Chelsea fall victim to the same thing where Tottenham fall victim to. The coach start 23-year-old, no experience goalkeeper in the Champions League against the defending champions. We are talking about defending, we are talking about the reigning defending champions led by the Ballon d'Or winner. We are talking about Vitina in the midfield. We are talking about Doep on the wing. Kvaratskhelia come off of the bench. And you start Jurgensen.
I talk about Neves is back.
Jurgensen a goal. Jurgens. Them man for there them yard about them fist man.
What if them yard with the Heineken? How much you Champions League? like what the fuck, bro?
Oh God! Honestly, Chelsea put up a good fight. Not lie. Chelsea put up a good fight. I just some simple mistake catch out Chelsea. Keeper give away 2 goals. Chelsea backline was poor. The man Dembele wrap up. I think a Chalaba wrap up.
And bro, like yes, it's from last season, bro. And I feel like I do like I was sitting down and have a whole conversation for one whole night that I think there's a possibility that Ousmane Dembele is a better player and even a bit more talented than Yamal. Like, eh?
Yamal?
Than Yamal, yeah. But me literally have this conversation.
Was that a conversation?
Eh?
Was that a conversation? Would I talk about that last season?
Calamity, you were the one right there, so what tell me say
Oh,
as talented as
yeah. No, Cap. You said if Dembele, if Yamal, where's it? If Yamal and them, not even remember what you said.
I would say
no.
If Yamal and them chicken back, Dembele and eat pass eat oxtail or lobster, something like that.
Said no, them and them have a same plate, and that was it here, bro. No, bro. I don't think there's a big gap in terms of talent between the two of them. If you want to say Dembele more talented, that's fine, but it's not far off. I don't think it's far off. I think it's pretty close. Kvaratskhelia come off of the bench to and steal the show. 2 goals, 1 assist.
But bro, what do you say? A conversation for the app. I said them can't believe that this was a debate, and I was shocked. Kvaratskhelia and Saka. I'm in my mind like I'm saying, when was this a debate? Like, what do you mean this is a debate? If Kvaratskhelia is better than Saka, like I say, what? Oh, like what? Oh.
I mean, we can see the conversation.
That was a sick calamity.
Bro, let's be fair to Saka. We're not talking about this season, Saka. Let's be fair to Saka. Saka has been a top 10 winger in the world for 2-3 seasons now.
In terms of pure talent, I think him.
No, we're not talking about talent. We're talking about if a performance you talk about, we have to be fair to Saka. If a talent is not even a question, bro. Come on. Talent, bro, but I'm telling you, dog. Saka is like a Jordan Henderson upon a wing in a bro. If you do the basic them in a dog, but you know really get much out of Saka when you really want a man for drag your team in or you want a man for put out that moment of magic in a bro. You know really get that much from Saka, you know? But if you want a man who can consistently give the basics, yeah man, Saka that. But Kvaratskhelia come on and one of them goal them where man score, bro.
Belter.
Right foot curler. Oh God.
Belt. And literally, bro, like I know enough people are saying yeah, gaslight PSG, bro. But the thing is, if you don't fear PSG, dog, fear PSG. Believe me, because this one.
You're over it with the fear thing, bro. Honestly.
No,
PSG come out that match. I'm gonna tell you what PSG do. PSG come out and say, here what? We are play an open game and we got thumb for thumb. We got fist for fist. The thing is, Chelsea, them defense weak. So when PSG catch them on the chin 2 times, they knock out.
Yeah, but I don't think Chelsea, bro. I don't see Chelsea as a fear factor like how I see PSG have a fear. I feel like
that is true. But if you actually watch the game, Chelsea play Chelsea play just as good. No. Chelsea play just as good, bro. It's just the moment a rubbish with the keeper though. That mash up Chelsea game.
But I know that. I just can't. I don't know. I just feel like even from it, I would have do the prediction, bro. Like, I tell you, like to me, I just sure that Chelsea are gonna pass. You know Chelsea. I just sure that PSG are gonna pass Chelsea. Honestly,
Yeah.
like you have to like, and the Fox them got up 3-5.
Beating Chelsea was not my problem, bro. But it's them I beat Chelsea. Beating Chelsea and I'm a problem. But this thing where you come with, bro, fear PSG, bro. PSG is not PSG last season, bro. Believe.
Bro, PSG is, bro. I feel like I gonna say this until, but just feel it's one of them things that we're gonna keep on saying this until them reach a final. Until I feel like this is something where I continue to say, Tato, them is not this team and them have them faults. Like yes, some of them faults, but bro, all the PS that PSG play with, the aggression of them play with, the accuracy, the momentum, the speed. Bro, we don't know. Talk about PSG just frightening.
What I will say is though, must say a lot of people and from last season, me I say, even before last season, but I've been like to highlight him since I do YouTube, me I highlight him as much as possible. João Neves, bro. That youth him don't get enough props, bro.
Props, yeah.
Everybody like to talk about the Vitina, them you say João PSG, that midfield, João Neves, bro. That youth there work like a dog in that midfield, man. Man, I ask you, bro. You see that youth, the dog, engine. Him. Vitina is great, you know. Don't get me wrong. Vitina better than him, for me. But as the type of player that he is, he make that midfield run like clockwork. What did hear? I hear somebody say, do it. I hear somebody that say, not do it, cover as Skelly. I hear somebody say, cover as Skelly, and say, Soga say it right, so. Cover as Skelly might be the best winger in the world at this point, have him over Vinny. No, this will not get a head down yourself.
But have him in front of Vinny, yes, but more say about the best winger in the world.
Yeah, man. This season, I had that Vinny.
This season, I have him over Vinny, but have him in front of Luis Diaz.
Who even say that, bro? Who even say that, to be honest, that? Because
of course, come on, call him it. Him in front of Vinny.
No, bro. Because again, dog, me knows that no, not really sit down and watch the French league, dog. But when we go look, Tavares Kelly have like 4 goals and 3 assists in 21 games. So statistically, in terms of output, he not even really put out that much in the French league, to be honest, this season. But again, when I watch the French league, so it's hard for me judge him.
Overall, him have 12 goals and 9 assists.
And I know that Vinny probably have something similar to that. Overall performance in the Champions League, though, yes, man, I give it. But Luis Diaz this season, was he better than Luis Diaz this season? I don't think so.
Luis Diaz.
Olise is the best winger ever.
I feel the best front three right now is the Bayern front three.
Olise is the best winger ever. Arsenal forced that debate. Kvara Dana. Kvara are the best winger right now. No, bro. No. If this is how I thought, this is like the Declan Rice effect, bro. A man scored 2 great goals and all of a sudden he's the best. Like, you don't need for build, bro. I see him some here this season. Bro, you see from Valverde scored a hat-trick there, make you say Valverde our best midfielder in the world. Like, come on, bro. What if they serious, that?
Hear that? Which way you hear that?
Bro, me literally say, bro, since night, somebody sent it in a group. Since night, somebody have a post, we'll find it.
The start bench sell?
Yeah. Who's the best midfielder in the world right now? Start bench tell. Valverde, Vitina, Declan Rice. When Valverde reach right there, sir? After the 3 goals, after the hat-trick.
That is a win Valverde reach.
Nobody was seeing Valverde before the hat-trick. This man talk about the Declan Rice effect. Declan Rice scored 2 free kicks. All of a sudden, he's better than everybody else in the Champions League. We play that season. Every midfielder in the Champions League till the Champions League team of the season. Saka has been average and an okay winger. Pedro Neto better than Saka. You get a hold of yourself, man. Chelsea backline poor. PSG had the better attack. Chelsea shit defense shows the quality of the two team them. Fabian Ruiz. Yeah, Fabian Ruiz injured though, but Fabian Ruiz a killer though. Come to Fabian Ruiz, him made the rate him injured. One PSG. China, when did you support PSG?
Bro, I have seen some PSG fan lately, and yeah, my mind me I say, bro. I say, when them when I start, but the thing is like, I have nothing to say,
Cavara is the best dribbler in the world, Oli said. Yamal is the best winger, plus you have Oli said too. You Oli said better than Yamal. Vinny has 9 goals and 5 assists. That are overall are just league stats. What we just tell you was Cavara league stats, you know. Vinny 14 goal and 10 assists this season. So yeah, output better than
Vinny output better than Cavara.
History repeats itself. Dembele, them beat back Chelsea. Them been a say it for real. Me send it. Yeah, Java send it. Me only see start bench shell. The hat-trick a fool them. Me even made the best midfielder apart. Savina is the best dribbler. Better than Yamal. Savina?
Which Savina then? Which
Savina?
Which Savina? Where am I saying?
The only sub me know is Savalana Marina. So, I don't know where you're talking about. Savina and better in our center. Look what that
guy fuck it up.
PSG, they might take it back to Stamford Bridge. You see a comeback, a remontada for Chelsea.
Bro, I want to be a state, PSG are them team in a Champion League, bro. We don't give one.
But believe what you said, though. I'm seeing they do a video. When I said, I think it is Arsenal, though. It is Arsenal. You say Arsenal beat PSG over 2 legs. I don't see that.
No, me never. See. What I say was there's only 2 teams who think can stop it. I said Bayern Munich and the discipline of Arsenal football can maybe stop them. So this is what they say, my friend, them can beat them over 2 legs, but I say the only 2 teams what Messi can give them. So I feel like Bayern Munich we go punch with them and probably out punch them. Probably. Because calamity. I don't know that. It's in my brain.
If PSG midfield, PSG for me, bro, understated when it comes to their midfield. I feel like a lot of people overlook their midfield. People look on them front line and say, whoa, what a great front line. People look on them wing back and say, Hakimi, Nuno Mendes. The midfield, bro, the midfield works so friggin' well.
Yeah.
Last season. That midfield should have just been the UCL team of the season.
Season last, yeah. Honestly, I agree to that. Well,
if the midfield
with Federico.
That game they would have mad still.
Mad, bro. And you get a calamity. More if I understand that, like no matter how much at PSG have work out for a team mistake for get them result. For me, when we watch PSG team, the pace and accuracy and precision when they play with for win games, it frightening for me, bro. Bro, what time Evo look at all right. What time remember the Chelsea game and how them go from a defend, then the counter attack, and Usman Dembele walk down for them 2 defender there. Trick them like he go pass the ball to Hakimi and then chop it back and bust it, bro. Like, bro, me don't know, bro. How the man them move, it's keep, bro.
The first goal by Barcola was so unexpected, bro. You saw
the ball where Usman Dembele square cross and
over João Neves bucket down and Barcola.
Total, bro. This is total football at its best, brother. The calamity. And something were frightening, dog. But now go wrong. I'm not saying the man them can't be beat, but bro, I feel like you have to come punching. You have to go really come punching to beat PSG. I wouldn't surprise if they do a double. The thing with Arsenal, don't tell you what the thing with Arsenal. I feel like if Arsenal have a chance. Arsenal discipline football and safe
Feel like them
defensive.
defense are them best bet.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like them with defend so well in front of Raya, it will give PSG problem to get off a shot or to get in there. You
The
see what
thing
me I
is,
say?
why I can't say Arsenal? I say PSG are forced open Arsenal defense. I not really say Arsenal has scored more than 1 or 2 goals against PSG. While I can see PSG has scored 3 and 4. And 2 goals for Arsenal is a stretch for me, bro.
Just stretch. Yeah, but the thing that I think calamity me can't see PSG score 4 goals pan Arsenal. Like, I feel like Arsenal defense is so good once them play them discipline way.
I disagree with that, bro. PSG is a shot. PSG is a team where them we let them off against Arsenal. I see when Raya start face serious shot.
PSG, yeah. Man, if you come under every pressure of shots for sure, yeah, you can see that. If Usman them decide say, oh, here what? We're gonna use my talent and if we can get it cross pan Saliba or Gabriel.
Once we get it left foot, right foot, bam.
Yeah.
I start beat them.
Yeah. And if cover skill I can get more pan and if do it, I feel like if do it cause in some way I can see do it get cross defense. Can do it that look tricky in a foot more while. You know?
Do it already. Remember when we play Arsenal in have a great game against Arsenal.
Great game, yeah, true. So yeah, no, that's it. But as I say, bro, like we still feel like Arsenal can play discipline and probably get a result. But for sure, bro, you see that front line there of Bayern Munich right now.
That's why I'm telling you, say the punch out with a normal.
Bro, with that, bro, like it's so sad who to get that as a bro. It's so sad who to get that as a final. Like Bayern, like it's so sad who can't get that as a final. But I'm gonna get as a semi-final.
Yeah. And I feel like a couple years running now, the semi-final is better than the final, bro.
Finals, yeah.
The semi-final then better than the final. Remember, year when Madrid did win the Madrid Dortmund final. Madrid Bayern Munich did better than it. Last year it was Inter, Barcelona Inter did better.
Inter was better.
Inter.
Yeah. The year with Man City and Arsenal and
Man City and
Real
Inter.
Madrid.
Man City and Inter final. Man City Real Madrid did better. Like for consistently, probably like 4 or 5 years now in UCL.
Because even after that, there was a 2 Man City semi-final they have, you know, Man City Real Madrid semi-final now. But the one where Real Madrid they go against friggin' Liverpool go win the 1-0. Remember say it was that Benzema there semi-final where they come back in a second leg.
No, that was when something that win 1-0.
That's when them beat Liverpool 1-0 in a final. Madrid, yeah.
That was the Man City.
That was the year after Chelsea.
Yeah, that was Manchester Real Madrid final. So semi-final, sorry.
Semi-final, yeah. So yeah, a couple years now, the semi-final has been better than the final. But bro, so we can go even way back because as I said, bro, like when last we have a UCL final way, man. Bro, the last time we have a UCL final that was really hot was the Barcelona and Juventus 2015. Try remember after that which final was really hot.
PSG Bayern never bad, but it never hot.
Oh, PSG Bayern was boring.
Neymar was like boring, bro.
But I said Neymar have a good game.
Neymar make it a decent game.
A decent, yeah. Mbappe didn't really hide.
When you think about it, Chelsea, Man City never.
Chelsea, Man City was boring.
Then 18-19 it was Liverpool.
Liverpool at the worst final.
Liverpool, Tottenham
worst final.
The worst final in history before.
Yeah, history. That was boring.
17-18 was Liverpool, Real Madrid. That was the terrible performance from Karius.
Yeah.
The final itself was okay.
Was okay. Before that was Juventus and Real Madrid.
We'll get one of the best goals from Gareth Bale. Probably the best goal in the Champions League from Gareth Bale that final. So it was okay. Before that was 16-17, that was Real Madrid Atletico.
No. He was that? He never was Juventus Atletico. Never was Juventus Real Madrid.
Yes, the 4-1.
The 4-1, yeah.
Yes. The 4-1 and 15-16 was Atletico, something there.
Real Madrid.
Atletico, Real Madrid. So yeah, when you think about it, dog,
I mean, why now we not have one good Champions League final?
You like one real entertaining.
Because if the one we get last year was pretty much a one show.
It was a one-sided show.
It was a 5-love. You know what UCL final?
Better Italy than them, yeah, dog.
5-love. Oh my days, that's low, bro.
How much more Spurs I get down? What? How much more Spurs I get down at Spurs Stadium? I feel like that game there
1-2-1 to be honest.
Yeah, something I think that game that go crazy.
Yeah,
PSG goalkeeper are the problem. PSG goalkeeper shit. And then by this youth named Chevalier, and he was a good decent keeper at first and look like same start fade away. Both of them I go hold them. PSG no we did that already. Tato, you see said Dembele agent attack to City about
Yeah, me hear about it. But I feel like the thing is I feel like Pep I feel like if Pep still there, I'm gonna hold back Usman game because Usman I like to be controlled.
We said PSG run Chelsea Red Wednesday. Dembele contract in 2028. PSG I go London, go turn over Stamford Bridge. Honestly, Chelsea have to go come out firing, bro.
Yeah.
So, them have to go play an open game again. And if you don't want to play an open game with PSG, bro.
And Calamity, if they go play an open game, bro, I feel like it's a wrap for PSG. It's a wrap for Chelsea.
Yeah,
because I don't see ya score 4 goals on Chelsea and Chelsea not score, but PSG is going to score. So you can win the game, but you now win the round.
Yeah, PSG is going.
You already lose the round for me, honestly.
And again, as I say, you don't want to play an open game with Chelsea and PSG.
PSG, exactly. You know, PSG don't have the backline for maintain. Usman, like that, bro. Who's like us Usman Dembele have? Usman Dembele have more that, bro. Ten dog. Usman Dembele is the Red John. Yeah. Usman Dembele is, bro. You know Red John in a mentalist. I said that.
Yeah.
He's the Red John.
One set piece and own goals. One set piece and own goals can win them games.
Yeah, man.
It's Bodo Glimt the darkest. I would think we discovered that already in a job.
Yeah, discovered already, yeah.
Kind of late, you know.
Yeah, we discovered.
Dash for Fofana. Did Fofana. I think I'm Chalaba. Dembele dash for Fofana, Panim Belly and Cucurella and answer score. And then you see the goal when they end the score. Malo Gusto, keeper should have saved that every day of the week.
Malo Gusto.
Boy, Madrid run City red. That we are got here now. Tato, you see Dembele agent. We read that already. Inter played their final against Barca. Fab said Dembele is not coming.
Yeah, but I think Dembele go on come out.
Alan wash right now. PSG going to London to beat City again. Alan still the top scorer for the Prem and England overall. PSG now. Not PSG. Where is PSG? Real Madrid, Manchester City. Real Madrid dump on up 3-0 at the Santiago Bernabeu. Honestly, I don't think nobody on God green earth, not even Real Madrid fans could have tell me so they expect that we go on yesterday, bro.
Bro, we literally have a Real Madrid fan who say not gonna pay no attention to the Real Madrid game. I'm gonna watch Chelsea game and next and I know him supposed to feel like a piece of shit. Like he's supposed to feel like a piece of shit.
You know watch that. You just fuck up my idea. So depression for the watch Madrid right now. So I told Chelsea. And it ended up saying I told them give heart attack. You see me? But bro, looking at this Madrid game, dog, I hear a lot of people are complaining and say Manchester City start the wrong lineup. I hear a lot of people are complaining and say Pep do this, Pep do that. Would you blame Pep Guardiola for the loss? And realistically, it's the lineup a valid conversation for you because when you look at Real Madrid side is worse than Funo. So, what are your thoughts on the actual game and is Pep to blame for the 3-0?
First of all, I feel like Pep is to blame because I feel like if Manchester City did take them chances from the first 10 minutes in the game, would that be a different result. I feel like Pep did have an idea about the idea of the players feel him. Like on the day, the players they would expect for have a good, the least expected players they would expect for have a bad game, they made up turn up to have a bad game. We not expect Gay if you have a bad game. Gay have a very, very bad game to be honest, bro. And then a rumor of some slight, very, very slight. Diaz.
Brahim Diaz. Walk out, Gay. Gay, kneel for Black Lives Matter. 2 Diaz.
Bro, so I feel like that I want kill Pep. Really and truly calamity because after the game I get for sit down and I get for analyze certain things. Pep go with a backline of Kusan, shout out to Kusan, and again, I don't know why Calamity don't rate this youth. The man have
what is wrong with his brother?
Anyway, so the man go with Kusan, Diaz, Gay, Nico O'Reilly. I feel like Pep original plan was to, while the game in transition, him shift the backline to a 3 defensive player and Nico O'Reilly step into the midfield and help support the midfield. Now, I feel like that could have worked if Nico O'Reilly did end up trying to help the defensive work of Gay when Valverde do the overlap and a move. I feel like Nico O'Reilly was poor defensively and he never really help as much in the defensive way, but help put the pressure under Gay really and truly one time. I feel like at that Real Madrid realized and take advantage of it. With the pace of Valverde, when take advantage upon Nico O'Reilly and Gay, I feel like, yeah, that's our cause that hat-trick there from the first half. Now, within the first half, even if it's self-calamity, me and you, we sit down right there, so bro, I will say it. Semenyo is starting to give us the Salah effect, where only a score goals and nap in a football, and the man played jack shit in that game. The man not played nothing at all, brother. Nothing at all. And not even simple as to get that 2 point off the ball and the goal Calamity. Calamity is so ashamed to say Daku was the best player. Daku.
And well, that was
Daku.
only for like 15 minutes.
Yeah?
And that was only for like 15 minutes.
15 minutes, exactly, bro. Because, yeah, and after him trying his chances, after that, bro, like really and truly, that take set pan Trent, yes, but after past Trent, him go back to him always of can't really put the ball across the first man. Because him did it for the first 10 minutes, but then after him couldn't do it again.
Because surprised to say, not really surprising, Valverde said, hey boy, come here.
Exactly.
You not deal with Trent like
and that was what Valverde did that something there with Nico O'Reilly never do. He never drop back and help. And the thing is the difference is Nico O'Reilly, Valverde is actually a way better defensive player than Nico O'Reilly. That's what I mean. I say. So yes, we feel like the defensive part over the which part him secure over the right hand side, he never secure over the left hand side. Because yes, you secure over the right hand side with Kusan for sure, even if him get beat, but will come back with the recover pace. You see, you never make sure that over on the other side. So I feel that's one problem where probably like the players should have adjusted that in terms of different from Pep. Next thing, Calamity. Savino, blood clot rag. Oh, Jaja youth. Jaja youth. Fasting and prayer. Dog. bro. What, bro? Why make Pep feel like Savio was a choice? Like, I don't believe him for. Why feel like Savino was a choice? And
great game, last game.
Bro, him last game, yes, last game was tremendous. But come on, bro, bring him on. Like, really and truly, bro, go to, bro, you literally get back the team where you that player. Like Calamity would have been a said.
Bro,
like,
if you have a hook man at halftime, you know say some serious shit you out.
Some serious, exactly. Calamity, go back with it, backline with it have. I ain't no worry. Gay, Diaz, and if you want, Kusan and that is fine because as I said, bro, Kusan did actually have a good game. Go back with the same midfield. Nick O'Reilly, Silva, and brother and Rodri. Bro, do that, bro. And go with the front line and go back with the front line. Daku, Alan, Semenion. Simple, bro. And when you realize the Semenion now give but your hooky man and put on Turkey. Sit like me feel like if me
Why
go play me
is Ryan Cherky not starting?
and that's the next thing too as well. Why Ryan Turkey is not starting too as well. Why you rather start Savio over friggin' Ryan Turkey? It doesn't make any sense. So if me go blame him, we're not gonna blame him for the goals that we scored, aren't we? Because they were defensive error and things where the team never did quickly adjust to. Because they did quickly see the problem and should adjust to it. Second, Calamity, Carto have a very good game. Courtois stops a very important shot, bro.
I feel like you make like 2 or 3 good saves,
Yeah.
but no, like who would say?
No man, that shot they were
Who
when
would say
Nico
City that?
O'Reilly
Who
pressure
would say City
Thiago.
that Pepper? Like you have 2 good, like 2 or 3 good saves, but who would say City?
Yeah,
that?
when him turn up. I feel like when him again, the defender, not when him again, they black one him again from Chelsea.
Mendy?
No, not Mendy.
Who
The
that?
one from Chelsea. The one he come from Chelsea, man. Rudiger. I feel like Rudiger have a good game, have a good defensive game to him. Him block most of the crosses them would have come cross. Dean Oint never did really Haaland. I feel like again, bro, like this is the next thing Calamity when I go back with Haaland. Like, bro, I feel like there are times in the game where when you feel like it now work, you can go to a false 9 system. I feel like I think like them though where the City fans are gonna blame Pep. Because bro, we do have options. They make it look like we not have no options. And that's the problem. Because we have good players out there except from Savio. But we have options. So that's the we have options, bro.
I mean, Haaland had 0 shots. Haaland had 0 shots in the entire.
Have 0 shot, bro. If Haaland touch the ball more than 5 or 10 times, it's a miracle, bro. It's holiday, bro. Believe me.
10 touches.
10, literally, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, and that we attack more for days, bro. Haaland dropping deep and picking up the ball.
But I think this. I feel like Semenyo a benefit from the defenders being attracted to Haaland, which is why the game kind of turned in a City favor when Semenyo have scored the goal there.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like Haaland kind of a drop, like him attract the defender, them Semenyo and make the run them.
But Semenyo on the ball is just so poor.
But that's the thing though. I just say, is that the best way to go about it when Haaland is by far and away your best scorer in the team?
19.
So are you going to sacrifice Haaland for make Semenyo? It's like him use Haaland as a decoy to make Semenyo sneak through and score. So are you going to sacrifice Haaland for Semenyo when realistically, when you have 2 men on their side, where let's say, and Semenyo is a man where him can definitely be more in games than what he is right now. Like Semenyo can actually play football, but when you sacrifice, basically you have 2 men on their side who barely had to shit on the ball. That is kind of a detriment to your team, especially when you have played bigger teams like Real Madrid. Because if you have Haaland on the pitch, him barely touch the ball, and then you have Semenyo on the pitch where on the ball him had the shit. That means you have play with 9 man.
9 man.
2 man on the pitch now do nothing.
Nothing.
So I'm gonna read some of them comments before I kinda go a little bit deep up on what I want to say. Rudiger have Haaland in pocket. Pep start a 4-2-4 lineup. Rudiger did 1 tackle for the whole game versus Haaland. Pep should start the winning team from the last time. Nunes should start forgive Haaland the ball. City don't have no Ross excuse. Through Madrid beat them. Through Madrid beat City, them a fine excuse. Rudiger pocket Haaland. Rudiger never pocket Haaland. Haaland was our midfield, our attacking mid. Suppose Vinny did put on him shooting boots for take on City backline. Same thing Semenyo do in Manchester United game. Can't even talk about the game, dog. Him did want Savio create chances for Haaland, but Nunes should have played. This fought Ole decided to experiment in a UCL match. Um, this P brain crossbred drunker now play church. I don't want to deal with Pepsi. Marmoush will start over Haaland from now on. Madrid backline did have Haaland in them pocket. Haaland touched the ball 15 times. 10 touches in the game. Marmoush for player. Alright. Honestly, the game, Madrid, and shout out to Valverde. Valverde quite easily the best player in the game by a country mile, bro. Valverde defense attack was key from both ends because one you didn't have in the first couple minutes of the game. I remember one at a time them Daku run down pan Trent, twist him one time, twist him two times. Trent a look so and the ball there so. No where the ball there. Put in a cross and a Valverde that block it. Valverde was so good pan the day, bro. Valverde was brilliant. You see me? So shout out to Valverde. That I won. Um, the next thing is, I feel like say City and Pep Guardiola, in terms of the Savia start, I cannot understand it. I get say him have a good game last game, but bro, Turkey is your main creator. If you're looking for someone to create any sort of chance, the best person to do that is Turkey. Why are you not starting your best creator in a game like this against a Madrid team away from home where you're gonna need to create chances for your striker because your striker depends on chances. So why are you not starting your best creator? That are one. Sorry, that are two. So we can't understand the Pep not starting Cherokee thing. That don't make no sense to me. Number three, Rodri was left in the midfield basically by himself, and Rodri most the man them basically that pass through Rodri because one Rodri don't have the legs for go side to side, back and forth, up and down. Like Rodri don't have that leg there in him. So the man them basically that pass through Rodri every time Real Madrid get a counter, the military left from back to front in a like 5 seconds because there was no midfield. The decision to play Nico O'Reilly at left back was kind of stupid because Nico O'Reilly for the past probably month and a half has been playing in midfield. So him now back at left back. Honestly, me what me will give him props for the fact that he never fouled Valverde. You see upon that first goal with Courtois when Courtois swing over the ball, brilliant pass by Courtois. When Courtois swing over the ball, and Valverde reach on it, Valverde push it off. You see, if him did ever foul Valverde, he would have get a red card because that would have been a denial of a goal scoring opportunity. So shout out to him for the level of maturity where him show. Remember, Jeff did say maturity, and that's the right word. Shout out to him for that level of maturity because if him did ever foul Valverde, City would have been 10 man down, and it would have probably turned out a lot worse for Manchester City. Um, After the first maybe 10-15 minutes of the game, I never see City as no big threat to Real Madrid because Real Madrid they seem really comfortable. The problem with Real Madrid was them the youngster with them playing at midfield. I think his name Thiago. Honestly, Thiago, after like 60-65 minutes, the coach should have taken him off because you could have see him did that kind of, you could have see the tiredness tonight. He never used to the level of gameplay, the intensity of the Champions League. He never used to it. And you could have see say it kind of that, it did that get to him and him that make some mistakes here and there. Otherwise, from that, I think him that have a decent game. As a youngster, 18-year-old, inexperienced, I feel like him come in and have a decent game. But after 60-65 minutes, the coach should have taken him off. He make him stay on the pitch too long. Chouameni, really good game from Chouameni for me. Chouameni for the past probably 5-6 games now has been stepping up in the midfield for Real Madrid. I think Chouameni have a really good game one at a time. Then we see like the dog almost get injured. I say, yo, this doesn't look too good for Real Madrid. Vinicius. Whenever I touch upon Vinicius. For me, Vinicius had a decent game. My only problem was with Vinicius was the fact that he missed the penalty. Otherwise, from that, him run out him defender when him did supposed to. Yes, him lose the ball here and there, but him still beat him defenders at time. Him put in some decent crosses. Him get an assist. The assist for the second goal to Valverde. Again, a decent, very very good finish by Valverde with a turn, the swivel turn finish, bottom corner. Very good goal by Valverde. I think Vinicius is now joint top assistant for Real Madrid in the Champions League history. Him and Cristiano Ronaldo are both on 31 assists for Real Madrid, which we know say Vinicius I got that. Somebody who had a really good game, I think most people highlight was Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz was really, really good. I feel like Brahim Diaz, especially within that second half, the way how he carried the ball up the field, the way how him kind of look. Remember when the coach take him off, I said him should really take him off, but it never worked out to be a hindrance for Madrid. So I guess nothing never come of it. But Brahim Diaz, the way how him that carry the ball up the field, the way how him there link up with the front line with with him and Valverde and Vinicius at times was good. Only player when we feel like they kind of out of the game for Madrid, even Ferland Mendy wasn't bad to be honest. The only person when we feel like they kind of out of it was Oicho and Gula. We never really think Gula had that good of a game to be honest. But otherwise from that, the 3-0 was good and it should have been 4. When Vinicius should have scored the penalty. A pretty poor penalty from Vinicius, but otherwise from that, back to the Etihad. Pan City end that thing. No, you already point out Mark Gahey. He had a terrible game, bro. The man them want Mark Gahey so till like I feel like first Champions League debut. I feel like the dog that expect a lot of chill game. Look on Madrid lineup and realize, none of Madrid big hitters them now play other than Vinicius. Want to get Vinicius out of the game is good. That third goal by Valverde when Brahim Diaz flick it up and Valverde flick it over
him.
Over Gahey. Gahey must have looked on it. I said, what the hell is this? What really are going on today? There's a Mark Gahey had a rough welcome to the Champions League. So shout to, but as I say, first appearance in the Champions League, Mark Gahey overall has been a great signing for City. So we can't kill him, and of course a Real Madrid. But Pep Guardiola definitely for me make a few mistakes. Would I say that Pep is fully to blame? No, I feel like Manchester City players should be doing better. As I said, the first goal, O'Reilly. I not feel like O'Reilly make a smart decision in not folding, but I feel like Donnarumma made a stupid mistake in coming for the ball. I don't know why Donnarumma come for the ball. Because Ruben Diaz, I think it was Ruben Diaz or Mark Gahey. One of them that come back. I feel like Valverde would have still get a shot off, but it would have been a shot at a tight angle. You see, we would have a better chance of saving the ball. So I feel like Donnarumma make a mistake on the first something there. Of course, Donnarumma also fouled Vinicius for the penalty, which if Vinicius would have scored that also would have looked bad on him. The second goal, this good placement, I'm not really kill him for the second goal. And the third goal, again, couldn't really do nothing about it. That was just poor defending for City. Brilliant from Valverde, but poor defending for City overall. Back to the Etihad though. Remontada. Come on, man. Remontada.
Hey, that's why I'm for say for click me though. Not tonight. I bet you tell me next week so I never have no fear.
On your side.
Yeah?
On your side, you have the faith. So we City Ballon d'Or winner did that. I'll know Minister Rodri in a midfield. Him that get over in a midfield. Pep left him in a midfield for drawing, to be honest. Straight red. Vinny kicked the pen too soft. The placement of the penalty was poor. Diaz take on City back line. Then suppose Mbappe did up front. And you know, honestly, I don't know, I don't like for I don't really like for do things like that because maybe if Mbappe did up front, the game would have turned out different.
Yeah, maybe. My feelings are too, you know.
Maybe if Bellingham did in a midfield, the game would have turned out different. So I don't really like for kind of do that. But yeah. I just said no. The game could have turned, bro. Like, I feel like that game there was so perfectly set up for Valverde. Not saying that Valverde never the great overall on his own, but the game how it turned out was so perfectly set up for Valverde that if Mbappe did play, the main focus of Real Madrid is always to get Mbappe on it, for make Mbappe be the star. So maybe the game would have turned out different if Mbappe did something there. Joel, nobody come up here with a long chat in here like 10 minutes. So see you link there. Say a piece. Nobody come with a long chat in Joel, please. But Joel, come tell me say him have a remontada in him. So
You know, say probably tell you.
then again, the man want Pep gone in.
Exactly. You probably not come with that.
The man them plan for City. Yeah, I feel like Real Madrid actually put out a good tactical approach to Manchester City, while Manchester City kind of never that expected, especially the adjustment where they make, because if you realize Trent did that get coke the first 10 minutes of the game. And then I feel like the coach really make a more emphasis on Valverde getting back and assisted Trent. Because as I point out, you see when Daku spin Trent that time there and Valverde get it back and put it out, after that, Daku was no more in the game. Joel, are you there?
Yeah, man, I'm there. Just my Wi-Fi at chip out.
Yeah, you know, man.
Here are my 2 cents on the day. You see, the moment we post the lineup in the group calamity, no me and you say, yo, sitting the right border lineup, yeah. No me and you just click and say, yo, something the right border lineup, yeah. The man legit play a 4-2-4, you know. Like, out of every other game, bro, may expect Pep to experiment on West Ham, but not on Real Madrid, bro. You get me?
Bernardo Silva was really pushing higher, really Rodri alone did not.
Exactly, and Rodri alone the inner midfield. It never make no sense. And you have the two most informed player you have a carriage week through January. From January till now. And you don't play them. You don't play Aiknori and you don't play Nunes. How come? What was the plan? And that me I say, what was the plan? You bench them. Fine, everything Kusana. What was the purpose of Ruben Diaz? You see what you do today in the game? Sorry. You see what you do in that game? Ruben, bro, what Ruben do Diaz do? Nothing.
I mean, you know, tell us me a fraud if you say Ruben Diaz.
Bro. And the other thing, you play O'Reilly for 3 months now in a midfield. Why you put him back a left back?
Why the man? What? I know never registered for Champions League.
Yes, him registered for play in Champions League. The man registered.
Bro.
You know what? You know what pissed me off?
No, literally, come on in the game. This man asked me if I never registered.
No, bro, but like that. But
well, I know that. You know what pissed me off too? you see from that one game there, you know, where Savio perform good, and say shit. Me ball out shit, you know. Me say shit. I know him gonna play him. Me didn't know, bro.
For
Me
some
didn't
reason,
know me
Pep
can't
kind of like Savio still in it.
Yeah, Pep, guy. I don't know if I true there is some link between me and Jerona, or probably there are more things in the contract for Savio, like for game playing time, or there was some agreement. But
me hear my theory. Bernardo, I go left, so I need a new boy tie. So, me feel say, I Sabina next boy tie. Bro, I don't get with Pep and this fetish with small and energetic players. I don't get it. Maybe see it in a Messi. And
yeah, like, it's like for him
Bro.
thinking that Messi, you must say it then everybody else. Once them flimsy are energetic and can move and can dribble. Him like them.
You might say, you see, when Savino fit, you know, and he come back and do that 1.5 game against Newcastle, you might say, you see, yo, Savino good and he can find a pocket of space, you know. And me I said to Pep, so all right, since you play Savino, why the hell you not play Cherky instead of Semenyo behind Haaland? Why you not play Cherky? What is his issue with Cherky? What is his issue with Cherky?
The Turkey, I do Turkey not energetic.
I feel like from the man make the comments about Cherky need for simplified game. But I already know say this man don't like Cherky, bro. Like Cherky for me was a Manchester City signing, bro. That wasn't a Pep signing.
Bro, the thing is, you know, bro, as Cherky come on, we create more chances when we're doing our first half.
Remember when Cherky they do the Rabona assist?
Mm-hmm.
Man say, yo, cut that shit.
bro. That's what I'm saying. You know, me I look back at it, you know, and see when Neymar they available for buy, and me say City could have buy Neymar. Me say, yo, as me look upon it, Pep wouldn't take Neymar, you know. Pep wouldn't take Neymar in 9 team, you know. As me look upon it, as me pre it, you know, Pep wouldn't take Neymar. Bro, me don't know with this. Bro, me can't with this manager, bro. Sometimes it do something when unnecessary, like experimenting against Real Madrid. Experimenting against Real Madrid people.
So, let me ask the question. Remontada?
I gotta tell Pepe go.
Remember you're Christian. Remember.
Hey.
God.
Hey.
So, you know, they edit them where them say, are you
what? Are you what, bro? Bro, we already give up.
Yo,
bro.
Brother, let's see what I do for Tottenham.
Bro, we
dead, brother. Oh man, Tottenham, be serious, brother. Nobody ever feared White Hart Lane yet in their life. Be serious, bro. But come on, come on, Etihad, Joel.
Come on, Etihad, I know. All them have to do is just park the bus, you know, bro, because we're not scoring against Kotara. You see the shot that this nigga saved, bro. This man is moving like the air.
So you don't feel like say Haaland can do a trick.
Right, I know. The girl with Haaland breed, you have to check into her that, you know, because me feel she work a spell for them.
Haaland breed something?
Yeah, you having girlfriend pregnant.
John.
So so your legs them weak. That me say, you know, your legs them weak. You now run again. Your legs them weak, bro. Now run again. Bro.
No fault here.
Bro, the man refused to play the players them were in form. It's the most Pep thing we ever seen in my life, bro. Bro, you play good the other game, them. You play well good and then you bench of the important game. Maybe I read it saying wrong. Because
he never do that with Savio. Savio play good last game and him play.
Brother, Savino not if we start, but tell you already in our comments them. Savino and better not for in the same sentence. It not good.
Sometimes something never right about Madrid lineup either. Yeah, that's something I said. Madrid lineup did worse than phone one to me, dog. Jesus
Bro, the
Christ,
thing
someone
is,
really
the
allow
man.
Joel on this.
Yes, I mean the clicks, bro. Yes, wanna get a laugh out tight, bro.
Sometimes I genuinely wish I'd support another club or send this youth somewhere else.
Hey, Colin, I want another companion to support Spurs, you know.
We don't know where Colin that get that fetish for support Spurs at times. Like, we don't know where Colin
I
that.
couldn't tell you, bro. I could
We don't know
never
where him get
tell
that
you.
fetish from.
I could not
Nigga
tell
weird,
you.
bro. Him probably have a thing where him want feel like him support a shit club.
Yeah, that's I think. The thing is, you know, maybe me I read it into the wrong. Through me anger I get over it. Me think say Pep didn't want play with a more compact team against Real Madrid in the first leg, and then him put out his stronger team in the second leg. I feel sad that, but he just go wrong thing, go totally wrong thing. But me
Yeah,
still have
but the
believe
problem with that in a Joel, he make the changes. He make the Reinders substitution at halftime. Like him take off Savinio, he make the Reinders substitution for kind of get Rodri little help in the midfield. But even then, him still never
no.
make the change for kind
I,
of
but
put
the thing is,
on
you know,
Cherokee. Him never make the change for kind of put on um I know earlier. Him never make a change for take off Semenya, even though Semenya never did those shit. Him never make a change for kind of get Haaland into the game more than how him supposed to. So even though we're remember say you're down 3-0 from the first half, you know. You have
me
to
know.
come, you should have to make them adjustment there from half time.
I think him the lack a lot of creativity. First thing first, he need to take off one of the attackers them, whether it be Smeno or Haaland or Savio. He should have do that. And put on and push. Me now say take off, you know, push O'Reilly back into the midfield. And put on Nunes and Aitnor. And take off Ruben Diaz, because Ruben Diaz was cannon fodder. He was there. He was just there. He was just there.
Take out
I think
Ruben
him
Dias and play Udo.
because
So play, you push Kusen having a hook now.
yes, he was the best, bro. From January, you know, this guy never get a bad game, you know. Never get a bad. Even though we lose against Real Madrid, even though
Cause
we
I say
lose
no good,
against,
I just that
Right
time
back.
problem, man.
So who now
yeah,
play
he play
right
right
back?
back. Yeah, he
If you
play right back.
take off Ruben Diaz, who you put the right back?
Yeah, put Nunes a right
Nunes.
back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I never realized that Nunes the on the bench.
bro. The team where we play they on the bench. We play they on the bench, bro. Can you believe it, bro? And still don't play a Cherokee. What's you see if he put on Phil Foden?
You think him should have take off Silva and put on Gonzalez, bro?
Yeah, that would have stabilized the midfield more. The thing you see if he need take off Savino and put on Foden, would never have a problem with it. I never have a problem. Because I think it just need the ball need to just knock round them defensive line. And every ball where Simeno get him and lose them. He man lose the most ball in our team, you know. Simeno.
Joel, may I be honest with you now? Time for you to give up on this Phil Foden thing, bro. It's not gonna happen.
No. Listen. I make it point and clear. Phil Foden not supposed to be starting until next season. I just make that clear. He's washed right now. See him like Saka. See him like Saka. He's washed right now.
That's a wash right now. Phil Foden big shit for
Wash.
2 seasons, bro.
Yeah, I mean, that's County if first season because he might go through some ankle problem and he did do some ankle surgery on the foot. So me did go on that. Me did go too hard on it. But right now, him shit, but him still not shittier than Saka. We can be up that pan Saka. Yeah, him still him shit, but him not shittier than Saka. Saka more shittier. You get me? So yeah. So even if you need put on evil, Phil Foden would understand because Phil Foden can knock the ball. If you need put on Cherokee a little bit earlier, you see the game and move away. From 2-0 down, you should have taken off a player. You should have taken off a player. Make an early son. So you see, realize that your plan where you go out with not going to work. You should have make an early son.
You will feel like Arsenal gonna lose against, not lose, but drop points against Everton.
No, sir. I don't see it, you know.
I feel like Arsenal are drop point against Everton now.
I don't see it, man.
Don't feel like West Ham are going to fight still.
West Ham might draw with. That I think.
I feel like West Ham are going to fight.
I think West Ham might draw with. Unless he play the right team. Unless he play the right team. Because God ain't never do. I might go in. I think he need to get rest too, you know.
Rest it, Ross. Yeah, rest gay.
Of course. Please make you rethink in life about them chances. Make you rethink in life about them shambolic performance, them, bro. Make you play John Stewart's though. John Stewart's he play good in that Newcastle match. Make you rethink in life, man.
But yeah. Final thoughts. Remontada?
As me say, Pep figure.
No, but realistically though, Etihad, I'm not even know how much fans.
All right, let me tell you what I got. Like I tell you what.
50,000 fans. Real Madrid dealing with a lot of injuries. Probably they need just get a higher for the Bernabeu. Remontada.
No, we're not Remontada. We're gonna win the game. We're gonna win the game. Well, no, we're gonna win the game. Though, but
we can't understand how them City man step on this platform.
Hey,
nobody believe in them side. This is crazy.
Bro, we're not Arsenal fans.
Yes,
it could never be me, bro.
No, we're not Arsenal fans. You are going to long 3-0. You're going to long 3-0 down and you're going to chat say Remontada.
No, sir.
5, man.
If it happen, man.
I could have all 5. Remember, nobody never tell us that Liverpool are going to come back now. Nobody never tell us that Barca will come back against PSG.
Barcelona without a god in their net named Kotara. A Kotara you go up against.
It don't matter.
Bro.
If Remontada for go on, Remontada go on.
You not go on. The third I be about Pep mother, you know, at this point, you know. So I don't really business. We are going to win the game still, you know. I say it, you know, we're going to win the game, but it got too late.
Is it like a 2-1?
Yeah, we're not going to keep a clean sheet. We're going to win 2-1. Probably 3-1. But I think it's too late. Real Madrid do them part.
Right.
And then they might go get knocked out by Bayern. So woohoo.
All right. Yes, we're in it there. Just Everton. How may I play too? How may I play Sunday? Aston Villa. All right.
But Man, you play games? Never know that.
Okay.
Remember, you know, they have UCL nights too, you know, that way, you know. They have to turn on the TV and turn up the volume, look on the tactic sheet. I just put there and adjust best which team I go with. That's
the one there for you and Joel, you know. If Pep goes trophyless, should he get sacked?
No,
Bro.
Me not sack him.
You know my answer already, you know. We said this 2 seasons ago. All right.
Should have been sacked.
Been sacked, bro. I'm telling you already, bro. Be grateful. But that's what I'm grateful. I am grateful for everything we man do for it. You get me? But the times of football change. It changed, you know, bro. It changed. And if you can't adapt to the changes, what serve your purpose, bro?
Villa whip Sunday. Believe them on China. Do now with 2 assists. We're going for your assist record. Now stop telling them. Winning at your pants, Joel.
Yeah, man, yeah. You can tell that when you Celta Viga, we beat on a 2-1. Then winning now on the pants.
If he was at Barca or Madrid, he would have been sacked already.
What do you say no?
I don't think Barca sacked him.
I don't think Barca would have sacked him. Real Madrid would definitely sack him.
Real Madrid we should have.
Definitely.
But I don't think Barca sacked him.
Yeah, Real Madrid would have sacked him.
All right. So, be up to everybody who dip on the live and respect to everybody who passed through. Anytime that's so is it a great Champions League week, and of course the Premier League will follow up. So you know, so live on Monday is it Hopefully, Manchester United can get some points for the board. What is 2 seasons without a trophy? Barca been him. Barca not been a rash. Barca not been Pep. Especially if him do when if him did what him do for City. If him did do that at Barcelona throughout the years, then Barca not sack it.
No, you see, if Pep did do what he do last season with Barca, probably then sack him because the man got 13 games without.
Then him not do that with Barca, especially in the Spanish league.
That's true. That's true. That's true. Still.
Yeah. So please remember if I like, share, subscribe, because I'm turn on the post notification bell, because that's gonna notify when they get that drop. Joel, you yourself,
Yep.
bro.
Big up yourself.
Oh, yeah.